Isaiah Thomas out as Porter comes over the steal and then has his jersey grabbed by Gerald Green. And could it be a clear path foul? They will look, They will look and see whether or not it is a clear path.
You wonder if some of these substitutions aren't about approach as much as adjustments in terms of the basketball that's being played.
I think that's a great point because we saw, now Jerebko and Mahinmi going to get into it. And Jan Mahinmi in his first minutes of this postseason, mixing it up with Jonas Jerebko.
Jerebko thought that he fell on, his legs were out from underneath him. When Jan fell on him, it was just because he couldn't get his balance. But it looks like there was some verbal exchange. See, I'm on the distaff side. You're going to have to explain that to me.
Gives you a little insight into that next level of thinking that Kobe Bryant has. And Isaiah Thomas has fully embraced it as Olynyk gets called for a foul. Now Oubre goes after him. Oubre goes right at Olynyk. And we have an all-out scrum here at Verizon Center. Kelly Oubre beelined for Kelly Olynyk and gave him a forearm shimmy. Well, these teams have had bad blood all season long. The frustrations and physicality festering, and it just came to its peak thus far this season.
Now this is how it started. This is the screen that Oubre objected to.
So Monty McCutcheon going to come over and let us know exactly what the foul is.
After an offensive foul on Olynyk, excessive and unnecessary, and acted as an escalator. He's ejected from the game, then Boston will get the ball on the sideline.
We have a flagrant foul 2 on Kelly Oubre after an offensive foul on Kelly Olynyk. The flagrant foul 2 on Oubre means he is ejected. Boston will shoot free throws and then have it side out of bounds. It was both unnecessary and excessive, and also escalated the incident.
Correct. Acted as an accelerant. Steve Javie had mentioned the first foul, which Oubre objected to. That's exactly what he was speaking of, the first one. That's the second one where Oubre was like, I've had enough. That's the second one that I don't think is right, and I'm going to let you know it.
Here comes Wall. Wall like a blur, and he was tripped. And John Wall is holding his head after going down hard.
John Wall, to me, that's a case in point where the big physical nature of him as they get a foul in the backcourt, like that could have been a foul at the rim for John Wall.
And that was a heck of a sell from Bradley Beal on the screen from Al Horford. And Al Horford is applauding the acting.
Wow.
I mean, there may have been some contact there, but whew.
I thought Brandon Jennings' first half minutes to spell John Wall were significant as he makes the bucket there and then commits the foul. And then a little chippiness between he and Rozier.
Yeah.
And Scott Brooks is looking at Brandon Jennings as if to say, what are you doing? We've got the lead. You certainly can't be involved in anything that would put you in jeopardy.
And now Rozier shoves Jennings and gets called for the offensive foul.
Brad is hot, but Rozier got baited into that by Jennings.
We have seen Brad Stevens about as frustrated as we do, and now Rozier fouls Jennings again. And assistant coach Jay Larinaga trying to back up the Celtics players from crowding the court. We've already seen one incident, and now it's going to be a technical foul on Jennings.
Wow, did they just tee up Brad Stevens?
Rozier swivels in, flips it home.
What you want to see here is you want to see no injuries and no more skirmishes for the next 10 minutes. If you're either coach, too much at stake, too much on the line. Washington in command.
Still a lot of animation here as well. And they're going to separate Jennings. As Smart looks on, and we will step aside. The fireworks, they're still coming in D.C. Brandon Jennings and Terry Rozier got into it with each other, exchanging fouls first before they elevated to technical fouls. Here, a double T called. And then Rozier and Jennings kept after it following the latest whistle. And it resulted in them both picking up their second technical fouls. And so Rozier and Jennings have been